Alright, have it. Then what? Those who talk of communism, I've been to Moscow, I'm again going back. I mean, if you ask them, they say, oh, we haven't got joy. Yeah. I'm not against communism or against democracy. Both things are just jokes to me. You are neither communistic nor democratic. Only after realization you can become both simultaneously. Because you have no power to be capitalistic or democratic, you have no power to vote. You don't know anything about yourself. What are you voting for? You can't see. Unless and until there is light, unless and until we can see, how are we going to vote for? For example, we vote a person for what? Oh, he's a very nice man, alright. What is nice about him? How do you know he's a nice man? How do you know he will not be a bad man? Can you say that today the one who looks like a nice, very nice person will not emit scorpions or snakes all around him? A person who apparently looks a beautiful personality may turn out to be a horrid person. There is no absolute way of judging anyone. So how are we to vote him? If you think that you know how to judge, then I think you have to still learn. Because till you make lots of mistakes, you will not admit that I don't know. That's the point. Once you reach that state of saying, I don't know, I say this is a nice man, but I can't say, I'm not sure about this person. That's the point where you reach. When you are unsure about it, that you want to know surely if something is really truthful and honest. Our sense of honesty and everything is so superficial. It's so superficial. For us, honesty means if you give me £5, I return £5 to stars. Everything is so superficial. That's why we can never be satisfied even if you get 10% more pay or 20% more pay. You are not going to be happy. Take it from me. Material things do not give us happiness. Never. But I do not say that we do not need material things. We need material things. But matter is something like a cup which has the nectar in it. If you are thirsty, you cannot take it from an empty cup. Anything. It may be a cup of gold. What does it make difference to you? You must have something to quench your thirst. And that thirst, unless and until it is quenched, you are not going to be happy. And what is that thirst? Is this that still you have not known yourself. It's a very unconscious thirst. It comes. You don't know what you are feeling. You don't know why you are unhappy. You don't know what you want. That is the unconscious which is working it out. But the time has come that you should know what you are and what is your glory, what is your greatness, what are your powers. They are all built within you. All these days when you grew up, in your evolutionary process, all these things were built within you as shown here. They are all there. Actually, I am just a catalyst, you can say. Just a candle which is enlightened. And this candle, when it touches another candle which is ready, that gets enlightened. I mean, you may give it a big scientific name, this, that, a charge, personality, this, that, I don't know. It's very simple for me. You are all ready for it. I just touch you and you get enlightened and you get the light, and when you touch someone, that person also gets enlightened. Now you may say, Mother, how can that be so simple? I mean, so many people say that, Mother, it's too simple. How can that be? I just don't understand how much should I have, 2 horns or something to make it complicated. Everything that is living is the simplest thing. That's a sign of living. Have you seen the flower? How simple it is to grow a flower. It just grows. You just get some seeds, sow them, and you get the plants. How simple it is. Do we ever think how it works out? Looks very complicated if you start thinking about it. You will go mad if you start analyzing it. But it's so simple. In the same way, this happening is also a very, very simple thing. It is called sahaja. Sahaja has two meanings. Sahaj means simple. Also it means the thing that is born with you. Sahaj is a simple thing because it is born with you. I mean, your nose is born with you. Or it's a simple thing. You don't have to do anything special or anyway, do anything to eat, to breathe. It's there. In the same way, this built-in process is within you. It's just there. To me, it is absolutely simple. And to you also, it will be simple as soon as it is. So this argument about it being so simple, I just can't understand myself. Why should there be an argument? Supposing you can eat this way, why should you ask that how can it be so simple to eat this way? It's so simple because it is so vital. It is so important. All vital things are simple and easily available, like your own breathing. For that, if you have to do something special, then this breathing is not possible. How many people are going to survive? Now, the simple thing, the simple method, is the method of the all-pervading divine power, the Holy Ghost. This all-pervading divine power is the Shakti, the primordial power that works it out. Do we realize how this Shakti works otherwise? Are we ever watching a flower becoming a fruit? Who does that? Not one flower, but you must have seen millions and millions and billions and billions of these flowers are turning into fruits. And who does that? We never think. We take it for granted. All living things are done by this divine. Human beings cannot do anything that is living. What they can do is everything that is dead or deadening, like stripes is a deadening thing. What we can do is to make something, a table, a chair, if the tree is dead. We are doing nothing but dead work, and this deadening thing dominates us because we form habits. We form habits. With these habits, this matter sits on our head, and the spirit, which is the vibrant thing, which is the source, which is the controlling thing, becomes dormant. This dormant force somehow becomes enlightened, and our attention becomes enlightened. Our attention becomes enlightened. We become a different person. We become a yogi. We become a person who is united with God. For that, you don't have to wear funny dresses. It makes no difference what sort of dress you wear. It makes no difference how you comb your hair or what sort of food you eat. It's something so within. It has nothing to do with the outward. All our ideas about even charities and about the kind to others and all these things are very superficial. When you become compassion, when you become love, then you don't have to tell yourself at all. You don't have to argue it. You just become. It just flows. The compassion flows. Is that? You don't have to argue it out. You don't have to tell yourself, I should be compassionate, I should be kind. You just become. I went to Italy and there were 3-4 people who got interested in Sir Yogis. But they said, we don't want to join Sir Yoga. That's why. Because these people don't smoke. I said, I never told them not to smoke. Never asked them. Did I?